Hello, this is Trevor. Today we're working on a CSRF lab in PortSwigger's Web Security Academy. It is Samesite strict bypass via Sibling domain. So the live chat feature is vulnerable to cross-site WebSocket hijacking. Solve lab, log into the victim's account. We have an exploit server that we'll use to perform the attack and exfiltrate the victim's chat history. Chat history contains the login credentials in plain text. Okay, let's look at the hint. Make sure you fully audit all of the available attack servers for additional vulnerabilities. Interesting. Two domains can be on the same site. Okay. All right, this looks like a tough one. Let's get started. Please remember to like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. Appreciate that. Come on. So web sockets. There's our chat. We do have a login, right? Ooh, doesn't look like it. Let's just try to log in. My goodness, this is so slow. Please, please, come on. No, so we don't have an account. Let's check out live chat. Why don't I have an account? Come on, helpline. All right, ask your mom. All right, let's go. Proxy. Let's see what we've got. All right. Here's where they set the cookie, Samesite strict. Okay. And then let's look at chat.js. You know what? Let me do something. I'm a little nervous that I'm going to miss some of the stuff because, we don't. Yes. Well. Ooh. What's this CMS stuff? How come I don't have that listed here? And I don't have it listed here. This is what I was worried about. Let's go proxy options. Let's see what I've got. Edit. No, cancel patterns. I've got everything .web security academy going through and exploit server. So anything to that CMS dash target should, where did I see that? Oh, it was right here. CMS dash web dash security dash academy. Web dash security dash academy. Same that this is at .net. And that one's .net too, right? Yep, .net. But that's a different either site or domain. access control allow origin, but not access control allow credentials. Is that important? And how do we get CMS? There's a bunch of missing stuff. I don't have my scope defined, so I shouldn't. Oh, it's this stuff. I'll bet you. All right, let's click around. How do we get... I don't see any of it yet. It's not filter. Let's show all. All right, so we need cross-site WebSocket hijacking. So, and that means that when we establish the chat here, this one, we do that without a cross-site request forgery token, which is cool. None exist. Problem is we need to do that we need to get the victim to do that. And they're not going to send their session token unless it's a top-level navigation. Or we send it from like that CMS. Burp. Let's do search CMS dash. Access control allow origin. So that means that let's just visit this and see if there's anything there. Ooh. Invalid username wiener. So is this vulnerable to XSS? Let's proxy. Let's close this. Go to proxy. This. Send to repeater. Username. Script. Alert. 1. Script. Invalid username. It is vulnerable to XSS. So there's our XSS, and we're at cross domain. So if we can get them, so we go get the And then from here, if we can do the top level navigation, that will send their cookie. Well, we can write out the start. Okay, I think I understand what we're going to do. I think. How do we get... Are we going to have them... How do we deliver... How are we going to deliver our payload? Unless we can do... Let's try change request method. Ha! That worked. All right. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to have we're going to redirect the user to this URL with our payload in the username, right? That payload is going to establish the freaking web chat and export the chat history. This is a tough one. Okay. So, deliver payload to this site. Should we do copy URL? Deliver payload there. A payload will establish a web socket connection and export exfil history. All right, for the payload, I'm going to look up how I did one of the WebSocket ones. If you're watching these videos and you're going through CSRF and we haven't done any of the WebSockets ones, sorry, these CSRF ones that I'm doing right now are new and weren't around the first time I went through it. Cross-site WebSocket hijacking. This is what we want. So I'm going to take all of this. Ooh, this is a lot. I don't know if we're going to be able to get all that. There's probably a lot that we don't need. Yeah, there's definitely a lot we don't need. Okay. So we can trim that down. One. Let's set up. So these, I guess what I was, sorry, to go back, finish my thought. These labs, these 4 CSRF that I'm doing right now are new. So they weren't around when I went through and did all the CSRF the first time. So I'm doing them now. Python, utils, create script, paste that. Come on. What the heck? Everything's so damn slow. Go like that. And then we'll vim. What is it? Samesite strict bypass via sibling domain. All right. Let's write our payload. Payload equals What do we need? We need var WebSocket. This. It's a lot to put in the URL. Shop.host, that's right. We need this WebSocket on open. Because we need it to send the ready. You know what? Can we host? What if we do this? We put our script here, and then as long as there's no content security policy, there's not. We can just run it straight from there. So we don't have to necessarily put it in the URL, right? All we need in the URL is script source equals, and then our whatever. That makes me feel a lot better. So then, do we want to just put all of this? We can. Since I know it all works. Okay. Payload equals this. Shop, we need F. We need to get the exploit URL. Light URL equals shop.get exploit URL. I'm pretty sure that's right. Let's check. Utils site exploit get exploit URL right there. Okay. No HLS. Let's remove that space. And then this is going to export the contents to the exploit URL under content. Okay. There's our payload. We're going to modify this a little bit. We're going to add script and end script. Now we're going to submit that payload. We can do it the same way we did here. Where am I? There I am. Here. Let me close this stuff. Blah. Oh, this is shop. Response body equals payload. Perfect. Is that all we need? Deliver the payload. Payload will establish a WebSocket connection and exfil. We need to we need two files, right? Because we need to redirect. We need to get the user. Sorry, let me think about this for just a second. What we need is the user to hit this page. And then on that page, we have our script. Dang it. All right, let's try doing this all in one. In order to do that, I need function. Let's var WebSocket. We do need that. We need the WebSocket on open function event. We need to send ready. And then we need right here, function write message. Everything else can go away, right? We don't need on open function event on message. We need this one for each. So we need write message. Where is that write message? We need that. Gosh, that's the problem, is this is so large. But whatever. Let's try it. Just make all of this one page, one line. All right. And then what if we, let's try this out. Dang it. There we go. Yank. So, where's that? This. Let's go here. Username script. All of this. And then URL and code. Huh. That did work. And it's getting called. That's cool. So copy URL. Oops. Let's do URL equals single quote. Dang it. Single quote's not going to work either. URL equals triple quote, triple single quote there. And then we need an F, right? what's the problem now? Function. Oh, that's the too long. Shop host. So I'm going to delete this. We've got our URL, but not exactly. We want to get the shop netlock. Utils site login URL. Do we have like a net block? Normalize URL self.host. Yeah, self.host. So I'm gonna, instead of typing this out, I'm gonna put here shop.host like this. All right. Yeah. I think that's it. Post exploit response equals payload. We need to, let's URL payload equals, let's do script, and we're going to redirect them so we can do the same. How did I do it? My brain is window.location.href. Script window.location.href equals, close this, equals, and then we want URL. Script. So this is our payload. They're going to get redirected to this URL. This URL is going to establish the WebSocket and exfil that data. I think let's try this. Let's just try it just exactly how we have it. Okay, let's go 3, now 2, 1, and let's go here, access log. Deliver the, no, something didn't work. Because we got the victim got it, but didn't. So let's view it ourselves. Oh my gosh. Please, 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 please. Stop being so slow. This is a long video of me struggling. Come on. Wait. Did I not? Post exploit response equals payload. The hell? This should have changed. It didn't. Whatever. Let's put it in there manually. Oh, no. Why didn't it post exploit? Make sure I am still at the... Okay, the exploit got posted. This body should change. There we go. Let's view exploit. And password equals Peter. What? Window location equals... Oh. I'm going to username equals... I'm going to have to URL encode everything here and probably put this in double quotes. Okay. So from URL lib.parse import quote and instead of double quotes, put single quotes and pray that that'll work. Now let's update exploit. I hope somebody finds this useful. I mean, this is a lot of struggling, but why are you being so slow? But if you want to see someone struggle, this is it. If you want to see someone get angry at the slow response of the network, this is a double whammy. Oh, come on. Okay. That looks pretty good, actually. Let's view. What just happened? Proxy. I did get it. Oh, this first part. This shouldn't be URL encoded. Dang it. It's the... Okay, let's split this guy up a little bit. So script equals single quote. This is what should be URL encoded. And which goes to here. So I'm on D. Boom. And username. Here I'm going to quote script. Make sure that has an F. It does. Oh, suck. This needs triple quotes. And let's go end a... Okay. then the URL, we're going to quote and put that there. We are not going to quote this. Oh, we need an F here. Okay. Sorry, I don't know why I'm making this harder than it needs to be. I want to go here, view exploit. View page source. That looks like it might have worked. Let's go here, there, and go to the effing log, access log. It's not working. Am I just not understanding? Because what we should have right here, let's go log in, inspect, console, before formal parameters. This is URL encoded and it can't be. Function, so like right here, it's %2b, which is a plus. Damn it. Somehow it got double URL encoded. Oh. This is already. Damn it. I don't know what just happened. I don't know how that became. Whatever. I'm over it. I don't want that one. I want. Let's refresh this. Didn't work. Why not? We want to view exploits. Gosh, dang it. Inspect, console, script, window.location.href equals. All right, to make this a little, it's probably too late, but end script. Why is there an end script there? What the hell is going on? Oh, I do need a script and an. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to undo. Until undo until we have there. Okay. Payload. This has what we want, not URL encoded, right? So I'm going to URL encode this and not this. URL equals F a HTTPS CMS dash shop.host slash login question mark user name equals quote payload ampersand password that's the URL. From URL lib dot quote dot parse import quote what payload is this? Or let's do sure exploit equals script window dot location dot href equals URL. This means end script, and I've got to be doing this wrong, but I think it'll work once I get everything together. I need like some quotes here. Let's do single quotes. No. Some double quotes. I don't know. Just try it. See. How can I make this simpler? That's what I need, is have this stuff be more simple. I don't know. I need to exploit. View exploit. Expect console unexpected login 8 invalid username script function. Everything looks right there. Fetch, exploit, content plus content. Man, that looks pretty good. I don't know what the error is. Unexpected token identifier. 8, login 8216. I wish I knew where 216 is. Well, let's refresh this. Login line 8, column 216, right? Damn it. I don't want to what I can do is copy all of this. Go to Kate, paste, and then I want 8. I need to go to 216. Which is right here. You think it's the double quotes? Script for a system. What the hell? Boom. Script function. This is the opening. That's right. Maybe I need some more semicolons. Like right there. Suck. All right. I'm going to pause this and come back as soon as I know what's going on. Okay, so it looks like I got it. It was just a semicolon that was missing. I added one here, I think, and here. Once I did that, it started working. I visited it and got these errors, and then went to exploit log and check this out. So now we just need to extract that and log in, and we can solve this sucker. Sweet. So, how do we extract that from the log? Let's do time.sleep, I don't know, 5 seconds, just to give them log.info, sleeping 5 seconds, exploit victim. All right. Import time, and this is complaining because it should be there. Now, we need to extract. Where did I do that? I did that a lot, I think. Oh, I did it in CSRF. Or no, in the WebSockets one, didn't I? The one I was just copying from. This one. Right here. Get Carlos password. No problem. Is that what it looks like? Yep, Carlos, it's that. Perfect. Okay, I think this will solve it. Woo! That was a tricky one. Had my brain burning there for a minute, trying to figure out, get the right coding at the right place so that we could exploit this. But it is a cool exploit. Boom, lab is solved. Let's do a quick recap because this one was, like I said, kind of tricky. We saw in burp that a bunch of requests that had CMS. I don't know if I'm going to find one. Access control. They were down here somewhere. There we go. Access control allow origin to this CMS URL. So we visited that and saw the login page. When we were playing with the login page, we saw that it was vulnerable to cross-site scripting. So we built a payload that we delivered to the victim. It first redirected them to the login page with a payload that exploited that XSS. And inside that payload established a WebSocket connection using their session token, on their behalf, and bypassed the strict, Samesite strict of the cookie because it was coming from a different subdomain, which is CMS. We could still use it despite the strict because it was coming from a subdomain. And using that, we got their history, and in their history, found their password. Very cool. All right. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much. Goodbye.